Good morning, guys, and I'm here to remind you guys today that love is sweet. Remember that. Use that today, guys. Love is sweet. Have a good day. Guys, we're at 35,250. Now I just look at this car and I feel like I pull up in this car, I look like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in this thing. Unbelievable. Can you imagine being like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air right now and you marry like the nastiest woman in Hollywood and your life is ruined because of her? I feel so bad for Will Smith, man. Unbelievable. He literally saved the world as what was he in that movie? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What was he? I Am Legend. He saves the world and he marries the nastiest woman in Hollywood. Unbelievable. Feel real bad for my buddy Will Smith. Feel terrible for him. Hope he gets over that soon.
Time stands still, it's hard to move. The rhythm of life, fast and slow. Navigate the maze, let the story flow. Truth raw and unrefined.
Of course, when the traction control is off, you'll see that light on the right side there. It's off, and then the impact sensors are off too. You can see that light on. When you turn it back on, that stuff goes off. So, really cool dash setup, I think. Rippin', baby! Good morning! Good morning. So a lot of people talk about trading their time for money, and that's one thing that I absolutely still do that I need to work on. Guys, back in the day when I needed to spend more time at home, I wanted to find something I could do to make money at my house so I could be with my family. So I established relationships with a lot of companies that are out here to where they call me if they need freight moved at any time, day or night, whenever it is. And I have a network of Sprinter vans and box trucks all over the United States that I deal with. And I could get a call from a shipper anytime, day or night, that they need something delivered as an emergency shipment to somewhere, anywhere in the United States. So I've been doing this for years now, and it kind of gets monotonous. But I got to be thankful for what I've built, what I've established, what I've worked hard for. I really live in fear, man, that this could be overtaken or changed with AI any day. I could lose my entire business. AI could take over everything that I do now and just change it completely. So that's a scare that I have. I thought about slowing down with this, but it's really hard to actually slow down with it when, you know, I could make money basically from my home office. So just got a call that I had a load that's near Pittsburgh that needs to deliver in Chicago, has to be there at 7 a.m. So I live in fear, guys, that my phone's going to ring. I'm always trading time for money, and that's something I definitely need to get better at. But, you know, I'm there if they need me, and I built my reputation with the phrase, I'm always on duty. And that's what's helped me make money over the years. And, you know, hopefully I built these accounts to where I'll be able to sell them to somebody at some point if I ever decide I want to slow down. But I'm trying to ride this thing to the end, man, and kidnap as much cash as I possibly can. All right, guys, so the homies at Amazon hooked this up, and it looks like we got the helmet. I'm going to do an unboxing here real quick, and let's take a look at it and see what she looks like. She did not come very well packaged, but that's all right. Nobody cares. It's a $60 helmet, so stand by here. I'm going to open it. We have here, guys, the helmet arrived. This is it. It's got a little vent up top here, a little vent in the nose. And yes, I did opt for the tinted glass. I had the other one. There's the cover that's in there now, but I'm going to use the black. I think it's gangster. I got to keep it real. So that's kind of what it looks like here. And we're going to use this. We're good to go. It arrived. We have it. We are one step closer to hitting the strip, baby. I am trying to get outside here and film some more live action videos for you guys, but we have like apocalyptic weather here every single day. Like, it sounds like there's cluster bombs going off in the sky every single day. I'm not sure what's going on here, man. It's almost like there's a change in the environment here in Ohio. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, so we're inside. It sounds like cluster bombs are going off in the sky here. don't know if you can hear it or not. I imagine so, because it's ultra loud. Getting some hail right now. Just had a brief burst of some crazy amount of hail. Here comes the wind. Probably want to get this thing washed, man, and wiped it down a little bit dusty. So we're looking right, man, when we pull up. We got to look right, you know? Let's see here. Let's get in this thing. Yo! All right. You got to perfect the fall in. So when you get in the car, you got to perfect the fall in. That's the only thing. Guys, I'm 6'4", 245 pounds, sometimes 235. So you can quote me at 235. Actually, I'd appreciate it if if you're referencing my weight, it's on the lighter side. Say 235. So getting in these cars is a little bit tough just because they're lower, but once you get in it, you got a lot of room. My M3 just never sat right, man, and I don't know why. Just never really fit in the car perfectly. This car, everything seems right. The positioning is right. The headroom's great. Everything's cool. The only, I guess, zonk you'd say, if you want to use that terminology, is the window switches that are right here are a little bit further back. I'd like them kind of up a little bit this way, but maybe that's just the way they designed the car and they're not able to do that to make everything fit properly. So who knows, man? You know, I don't make them, I drive them. All right, so we're out of the driveway here, and then the first thing I do after I get down from the driveway is I put the car down. I lower the car. I have the front lift saved here, so it goes up and down basically whenever I leave, and I found that my driveway is a little bit of a hill right here going up the hill, so I'm better off having the lift stored and on, and I can't back down the drive or go straight down the driveway with the nose first. I have to back down the driveway to make sure that the front doesn't come close to scraping. So I'm being very conscious of that to make sure that I don't scrape the front. When I took my M3 to trade it in at the Porsche dealer, I watched the guy go out to the car, and the first thing he did was rub underneath the front lip to make sure that it hadn't scraped, and it hadn't. It was good. What's up, guys? Everybody jocking. Everybody jocking. Everybody looking, baby. Like Nas had that song, Made You Look. This is this car, man. It's the full thing about this car, Made You Look. So yeah, so I'll pull out, I'll make sure the car is lowered, and then we're going into minimum sport, possibly sport plus. Another thing that I don't really like about this car is if you're in sport or you're in I'm mostly in sport, or you're in just regular mode, they have the auto start stop on here for fuel economy, and I haven't figured a way, although I've saved my memory settings here because there's 3 of them in the side, I haven't figured out a way to save that so that that goes off, because that's annoying. I mean, you don't want to be in a Porsche, man, and you know, you're starting and stopping and we're worried about fuel economy. I didn't buy this car to get MPGs, really, you know, so I'm not concerned about that, me personally. Maybe there are some people that buy this car that are worried about gas mileage. You know, I'm not, man. I'm worried about miles per gallon, not miles per gallon. All the trees here are kind of starting to bloom, so the landscaping will look pretty nice here. Excited for that to be done. I also think the car drives more spiritedly or quicker when you turn the traction control off. There's 2 levels to that. You hit this button one time and the basic traction control turns off. If you hold it down for a few seconds, then everything turns off. The stability, all that kind of stuff. And I think that the launch control, when I did it when that was off, it launched at like 4,000 RPMs, maybe even a little bit higher. I'll have to double check that, but it seemed quicker when that was off for some reason. All right, guys, pulling in the car wash here. This is a brushless car wash, so I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, I can't believe he's running it through a car wash. Nah, man, there's no brushes here. It's spray only, baby, and I wipe her down. Wipe it down, just so you know. So that's what I use. Just a little easier than doing it at home. I do have a setup to do it at home. Just haven't set it up right now because we're just kind of changing seasons here. So that'll be set up here shortly. And yes, I get whacked for the $20 wash right here. They're gonna whack me right now for 20 beans. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna be pulling into the wash here. We take this button right here, we press this, and then the mirrors fold in, although I don't really know that we need to do that because there's no brushes that can break the mirrors, but we're gonna do it so that YouTube is happy with me. And here we go, we got the sprayers going by the wheels.
Mark ahead.
What's really nice about having carbon ceramics is you don't get much brake dust at all, which is great. My M3 had brake dust all over all the time. It was the worst. I would come here and spend an hour cleaning the wheels, drive home, they'd be dirty again. So a disaster. Anyways, all right, we're stopping here. We're good to go. Gonna put her in park, put it up, put it in park. Here we go. And we got the little joint here driving around spraying. So you guys can see no brushes, baby, no brushes. Car's fully PPF, but I am not in a brush operated or a brush using or a brush having. I ain't no brush having car wash here, baby. See that? Just spray. So after we're done here, we're gonna wipe her down. We're gonna enjoy some music, I guess, and just hang out here until this process is done. Look at that stitching, baby. You got the stitching everywhere. Oh no, look at that stitching. We're stitched up. We're stitched up, baby, in yellow. Are we matching the calipers? Yes, we are. All right, guys, see you in a minute. Green light to dry, guys. We're moving forward. We're getting dried up. This never works the best, but we'll do the best we can. Kind of edging back and forth and back and back and forth. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a smart dumb guy or a skinny tall man or a short tall guy. That's who I am right now. I'm the short tall guy. All right, so we get a brief 50 seconds to dry off, which doesn't even come close to being enough, but it's what it is. And we're the only people here, which is awesome. I don't have any vacuuming to do because the car is clean. So I'm just gonna back her up here and wipe her down. And I got some tire shine gel that I'm gonna put on the tires to make sure the tires are right. And we're just backing up here to make sure that we are out of other people's way and we can dry her down. And that's it. That's what we're doing. So we're a little wet here. We are going to get the towels, and I have the towels stored in the frunk. All you got to do is put your hand over the front here and have the key on you. And she'll open up like that if you hit the right spot, wherever that is. So go ahead and critique me in the comments if you feel like you need to. But you have the key on you, you put your hand there. I got all my cleaning stuff here, and the frunk will open up. It's actually a really nice size frunk. There's plenty of room in here for groceries. It's really deep, almost right down to the ground. So it's about all you need for this car. And really nobody sits in the back seat, so you have a bunch of room back there if you need to put something, if you're out getting something somewhere. All right, guys, we're pretty much all dried off here and ready to go. Tires are looking nice and shiny. We're okay, we're up there. Man, it just looks great with those ceramic brakes, yellow calipers, and the center locks. I think that kind of makes the car. So we're good to go, I think, right now, guys. We're all dried off, I guess, to the best of our ability. And the cool thing about it is it's about to rain again. So hopefully I can get Mrs. Porsche her iced coffee and her donut before it rains, so I can get this thing home and get it in the garage and you know, get it all ready to go. Car looks gorgeous. I love this color so much still. Sometimes I doubt it, but then I look at it and I see it when it's all out here just standing tall, and I love it. Looks like Camaro over there or something, huh? Camaro with chromes, baby. So yeah, I love it. I just love it. I absolutely love the carbon everywhere. The carbon just kind of fits in with the color scheme really nice. It's just beautiful. I think color means a lot when you have these, when you go to resell them, man. It really does. Guys, we're all seatbelt up, we're all dried off, we're ready to go to Dunkin' to grab Mrs. Porsche a muffin and a coffee. We're pulling into Dunkin' to get ourselves a coffee, see what's going on. We're viewing here, we're at Dunkin' Donuts getting a coffee. Let's go.
okay for you?
Hi, I'd like a large iced coffee with 6 creams. And do you guys have any blueberry muffins?
Let me check before I tell you. Oh, actually, yes. I see one right now.
Okay, let me have a blueberry muffin, and that's it.
All right, you can go to the front.
Thanks. Guys, our most prized possession, the Dunkin' iced coffee. Tall with 6 creams and a blueberry muffin. Mrs. Porsche, we're on our way. Just to let you know. We're on our way, baby. We got it. We're good. We're rolling. Keep on rolling. Looks like it is definitely going to rain, so I'm trying to get out of this rain as quick as I can. Get back to the house, see if we can make some more money. Had a pretty productive day today with loads. I think we have 1 left to move. Doesn't pick up till later, so I was able to kind of get out here for a minute and wash the car and do a few things, which is cool. Not always the case. Usually the case, I'm right by the computer all day long. Phone is always on, ready to go in case I get that call like I told you. By the way, too, that Dunkin' Donuts that's there was actually built on an empty lot, right? And right after it was built on an empty lot, like I'm on Crexy and LoopNet all the time looking for stuff to buy, real estate wise, anything that would make sense. A lot of that commercial stuff really hasn't made sense to me recently because just the interest rates are so high, and really not looking to tie up a bunch of cash in something for a long haul. You want to finance it, you want to get the cash flow on it, finance it, put enough down so you have some cash flow so you can make some money, and then hope that it appreciates so you can dump it in 5 or 10 years or something like that. But that Dunkin' was built on a basically an empty lot, a fresh Dunkin' right away. And then it was obviously rented out to Dunkin'. There's some type of agreement the investor had with maybe Dunkin' Donuts to rent it after they, foot the bill to build it and put it up. So anyway, it was for sale right away after it was built for $2.6 million, with a guaranteed lease from Dunkin'. That they would make the mortgage payment. I think the mortgage that Dunkin' was paying was like $12,000 a month they'd pay to the investor. So just weird process, something to consider, and I was always looking into it, not kind of understanding how that happens or why that happens or why people do that. Maybe it's a place to park money, receive income, it's going to appreciate, you have a good tenant, they're paying rent, I guess it's okay. And then right across the street from the Dunkin', somebody opened up a brand new lube stop, like an oil change place. And right after that was put up, it was for sale too. So I didn't check who the owner was or, who bought it, built it or whatever, or investigate any further. But just amazing how people are doing business that have money, lots of money, obviously. That may be a way for them to park their money, get some income for a while, hope it appreciates, then dump it, when they're done with it. So, I don't know, note to self that I need to learn that a little more or look into that a little bit. So, I'm going to pull into this dealership here. They had a car that I thought was kind of interesting. We'll see what's up with it. Well, if Alfa Romeo's not doing well, but it seems like this place doesn't have any cars. They used to be packed with cars. So, I know they have the Alfa Romeo sedan, which is called a Quadro Figlio. That is the fast one, I guess, a 5-cylinder turbo. I don't think this is one, but they do have that here. That was kind of cool. That might be one actually there. The Giulia Quadro Figlio, I think is what it is, with the quad exhaust there. Not sure. They did have an older Mercedes convertible, an E350 or E300, something like that was here the other night. I don't see it out here right now, but I don't know, guys. I'm looking for something to mess around with. I don't think an E500 or E350, an old one like a 95, would be exciting to mess around with. Rather have a scat back like that, but those are kind of played out in my opinion. But I don't know, that Mustang just is intriguing to me. And they were still asking, this thing had like 35,000 miles on it, and they were asking like 30 grand for it. I don't know how you justify 30 grand for something like that, but that's just kind of what it is. This is pretty close to my house, this dealership here, man, and the inventory is always fluctuating. Yep, that's me, I'm in. I don't know, these cars are kind of interesting, but They may be kind of junk. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any kind of history or know anything about these Alfa Romeos. To me, they just look like, well, that thing's kind of cool. What's that right there? Little two-door sports car. That looks pretty dope. Not sure if your boy could fit in that, though. It's pretty neat. These kind of seem like to me, these look like they're realtor soccer mom cars that, you know, realtor wants to buy something that's not too expensive, but she still wants to pull up. So, you know, you look at her and you say, that's my realtor there driving the Alfa Romeo. And these things probably lease for like 500 bucks a month or something like that. But the Quadro Figlio was the fast one. I have to check and see what those even sell for. But I remember seeing those up here. They had like a 3-leaf clover on the fender when they first came out with them. And I always thought that they were kind of cool. I never drove one or checked one out. It's getting heavy right now, guys. 2 hours and 17 minutes left. The bid's at 32.5. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? 32.5. Butcher 1024. He's all up on me, guys. Give me some power here. What should I do? What should I do? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm thinking about it. I'm overthinking things. I always overthink everything. Just go for it, Devin. No, don't do it. I don't know. Guys, I'm battling myself right now. I don't know what to do. We got 1 hour and 20 minutes left. Bid just jumped up to 35K. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Stress, 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 stress. It looks like Butcher and Detroit Viper 313. Both these guys are up in here. We're just sitting back, you know what I mean, watching the show, thinking about if we're going to jump in and smash the competition, or we're just going to watch and see what happens and, you know, live to fight another day. Still don't know, guys. Still on the fence. Hour and 17 minutes and 50 seconds left. Stand by. Stay tuned. Guys, the damn thing just hit $38,000. So by the time I buy the car, I pay for transport, I pay for taxes, I pay for shipping, I pay for registration, out-of-state inspection. I'm somewhere in the 40s, man. And I got this guy that's got this Extreme in Michigan that I could buy. And, you know, it's already got a new radio. It's got an exhaust, got a few different things on it for 35, 36. Maybe I work them a little bit. I don't know. The other thing I'm thinking about is I have all this damn XRP just sitting here, man, making no money, going up and down with market manipulation. And it's like, it's just doing nothing for me but adding to the stress pool of all the other stresses that I have with me. Should I sell it and just, you know, spend the money and get something insane? Or should I keep it in here? I have to keep it in here, man, because if everybody else gets rich or this thing goes up to $3-4 like it did before when I didn't sell, I will be locked solid. So I just can't let other people win and me not win when I have the same, you know, knowledge and ability. So I don't know, guys, 40 some thousand bucks for this thing. Maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. Guys, we're back on top. YOLO, baby. Fuck it. Let's do it. Guys, just jumped up to 40 grand, 18 minutes left. I think somebody wants this more than me, so I don't know. Guys, it's going to end right now at 40 grand. I'm not going to be the owner, and an absolutely lock-solid pitted, locked, ever pitted, more pitted or locked than I've ever been in my whole life. I wanted this car so bad. So enjoy it. Whoever is the top bidder, I hope you love it and you cherish it and you have it forever. The hunt continues, baby. I won't stop. I'm going to find one of these. We're going to get it. Don't worry about it. Follow me, guys. Please like and subscribe and deal with all of my craziness. And I thank you for watching this long video. Wah, wah, wah.